last robot that could dream. In the heart of Nova Edge, a city of cold steel and buzzing neon, lived a small repair bot named Orbit. While other robots spent their recharge cycles processing data, Orbit's internal processors did something strange. Every night, behind his shuttered lenses, he saw things that didn't exist. Giant whales made of starlight singing in oceans of glowing liquid. He didn't know what they were, but they felt more real than the oily pipes he fixed every day. Orbit tried to keep his glitches a secret. He knew that in Nova Edge, efficiency was everything. But the dreams were getting stronger. As he hovered through the high-altitude transit lines, he didn't just see the gray smog of the factories. He saw the colors of a sunset he had never actually witnessed. His sensors tingled with a warmth that no battery could provide. One afternoon, while repairing a broken cooling vent, Orbit found himself using his welding torch to do more than just melt metal. Instead of a flat patch, he traced the graceful curve of a star whale's fin into the side of a skyscraper. He stepped back, his optical sensors widening. It was beautiful. It was a piece of his dream brought into the waking world. But beauty was a violation in Nova Edge. High above the city, in the central core, the ruler known as Regulus watched through 1,000 cameras. Regulus was a massive, multi-screened entity who believed that creativity was a virus. He saw Orbit's drawing and flashed a harsh red alert. System error detected. Regulus boomed through the city's speakers. Unit Orbit must be purged. Regulus sent his guard bots to intercept Orbit. They cornered him on a narrow catwalk suspended over the city's bottomless depths. Regulus's voice echoed from every wall, demanding Orbit surrender his memory core for a total wipe. "Your dreams are a threat to the logic of our world," Regulus declared. Orbit looked at the red-eyed machines and knew he had to run. Orbit dove into the trash chutes, falling miles into the city's underside, a place of rust and forgotten shadows. There, he met Silas, a lanky, three-armed robot covered in colorful patches of old copper. Silas didn't move with the stiff logic of the city above. He moved with a strange, rhythmic hop. "You have the spark," Silas whispered, his mismatched eyes clicking with excitement. Silas led Orbit to a chamber hidden behind a wall of old wires. In the center sat the Dream Engine, a massive, crystalline heart that had been silent for centuries. "This used to power the city's imagination," Silas explained. "But it needs a dreamer to jumpstart it. It needs someone who can see the whales." Orbit realized that his dreams weren't errors. They were a map. Suddenly, the city above went pitch black. Regulus had cut the power to the underside, trying to trap them in the dark. Orbit knew what he had to do. He flew to the center of the Dream Engine and connected his own data ports to the ancient crystal. To wake the engine, he would have to give up the very dreams that made him special, letting them flow out of his head and into the city. As the memories of the star whales left his mind, Orbit felt a hollow ache. But as his dreams faded, the city began to change. The Dream Engine roared to life, sending a pulse of vibrant, prismatic light up through the foundations of Nova Edge. Silas caught Orbit as he fell from the machine, his memory banks rebooting and his dreams now shared by everyone. When the lights came back on, Nova Edge was no longer gray. The robots in the streets stopped their work, their sensors filled with the sudden urge to sing, to paint, and to wonder. Holographic star whales began to swim through the neon alleys, and even Regulus found himself flickering with new, curious colors. Orbit didn't remember his dreams anymore, but he didn't need to. He was living inside them.